Hello everybody, it's Zachariah. As you may know, the last couple days I have been sick, but I've been so happy because all of you guys have been giving me so much support to fight through this sickness, and I'm officially out of the sickness. I'm officially healthy again. So tonight I'm going to be doing another run for one of our 2019 officers that passed away, and today I'm going to be running for Detective William Brewer. He worked for the Clermont County Sheriff's Office. He passed away on February 2nd, on Sunday, and he passed away when responding to a call of a suicidal man, and he unfortunately was shot by the suicidal man. And he worked for his department, the Clermont County Sheriff's Office, for 20 years, and he left behind a wife and a 5-year-old son, and he'll be buried tomorrow. So bless his family, bless his department, and I'm very sorry about that. And also, again, the Winter Springs Police Department is out for a third time. Thank you so much, Winter Springs Police Department. And yeah, again, 4.5 laps for new viewers around my loop is a mile, and I will do a quick prayer for William Brewer's family and department, and I'll be on my way.
So for those viewers that are just now tuning in, tonight Zachariah is returning to his running to honor our fallen officers from 2019. Tonight Zachariah is running to honor Detective William Brewer. He worked for the Clermont County Sheriff's Office, and he lost his life this past Sunday, February the 2nd. He was responding to a call of a man that was suicidal, and when he arrived on scene, fortunately, the man shot and killed Detective Brewer. He had worked for the Clermont County Sheriff's Office for 20 years, so he was a veteran with that department. And he left behind a wife, and he also left behind a small child, a 5-year-old son. Tonight, Zachariah is running to honor him, and I want to give, once again, another thank you to the Winter Springs Police Department for coming out and also paying their respects for the fallen detective. So for those that are just now tuning in, Zachariah is running today to honor fallen Detective William Brewer, who worked for the Clermont County Sheriff's Office. We lost him on Sunday, February the 2nd, so just this past Sunday, when he was responding to a call for a suicidal man. And unfortunately, this man shot and killed Detective Brewer. He had worked for the Clermont County Sheriff's Office for 20 years. And he left behind a wife as well as a 5-year-old son. Whenever we lose a 2019 officer, Zachariah is committed to honoring them by running a mile with his blue stripe flag. And we're thankful for the Winter Springs Police Department to also have their support. If they're not on call, they also make sure to have a deputy assigned to come out and honor one of their fallen brothers as well. He runs 4.5 laps around his loop, which equals a mile. And right now he's working his second of 4.5 laps for fallen Detective William Brewer. So for those just now tuning in, Zechariah is starting his third of 4.5 laps, which equals 1 mile. And again tonight he's running to honor fallen Detective William Brewer from the Clermont County Sheriff's Office, who we lost on Sunday, February the 2nd. He was responding to a call of a suicidal man who sadly shot and took the life of Detective Brewer. He'd worked for the Clermont County Sheriff's Office for 20 years. And he left behind a wife as well as a 5-year-old son. We got the Winter Springs Police Department also here showing their appreciation for Detective Brewer and for the sacrifice that he made. Zechariah, every time he does these runs, carries with him the Blue Line flag, which is in tribute of our fallen LEOs and for all of our heroes that serve each and every day. We thank you very much for what you do, and while our family is not an LEO family, we very much support all that the LEOs do, and our heart breaks every time we lose a law enforcement officer. Again, tonight he's running to honor Detective William Brewer from the Clermont County Sheriff's Office. So Zechariah just completed his third of 4.5 laps in honor of fallen Clermont County Sheriff's Office Detective William Brewer. Lost his life on Sunday after being shot by a man that was suicidal. I also want to just take one moment to thank everybody for the prayers for Zechariah. He was very adamant about running for Detective Brewer on Sunday, but that was the day that Zechariah was diagnosed with a mild strand of the flu, so not a severe case, but enough to where the doctor requested that he not run again until at least Wednesday evening. But he's been in clear health for the last 48 hours and was very eager to come out and support Detective Brewer. Sadly, we've lost 3 others since Sunday, with another one being lost today from Milwaukee, and our hearts break so much for Milwaukee because this is now their, I think, 3rd or 4th officer that they've lost in the last year. Somehow, some way, this has to stop. And if it takes things like this, a 10-year-old boy, to make that message clear, then so be it. But just know you have support. Again, tonight he runs for Detective William Brewer from the Clermont County Sheriff's Office, who he lost on Sunday. Worked for the Clermont County Sheriff's Office for 20 years, left behind a wife, as well as a 5-year-old son. And Zechariah is now working his 4th of 4.5 laps in honor of fallen Detective Brewer. So Zachariah is starting his final half a lap in honor of Detective Brewer. I want to thank once again the Winter Springs Police Department for joining our son in our tributes. They've made it known that anytime they can, they will send a detective or an officer to come out and support Zachariah's mission to honor our fallen. And tonight was no exception, so thank you very much to the Winter Springs Police Department. Their support of our son is like no other. So thank you very much to Chief Brunell, Captain Deisler, and all of the officers that serve our city. Winter Springs is a city I'm so honored to call home. Again, Zachariah's running for Detective William Brewer, Clermont County Sheriff's Office. Lost his life on Sunday this past week, February 2nd. Was shot when responding to a call from a suicidal man. 20 years with the Clermont County Sheriff's Office, and tonight Zachariah runs for him. He left behind a wife, a 5-year-old son, and my understanding is that he's being laid to rest tomorrow. So our prayers are with his family as Zachariah finishes his run in tribute of Detective Brewer. Zachariah, what are your closing thoughts for Detective William Brewer and his family?
Just stay safe out there. His family, bless him. His department, bless him. He was a great person, and I'm so sorry that he has to get buried tomorrow. And just, he was a great person. People are killing police officers way too much. This has to stop. Just like what I said about the not looking at the roads. It's just happening too much, and just think before you act. And just this has to stop. So just hopefully this stops soon. So bye everybody.